Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just had a rude awakening following the Week 3 game against the Denver Broncos, a game in which the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost by a final score of 26-7, and in every way, shape, and form, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers failed in this game in terms of player execution, in terms of coaching, you name it. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers did not do it well. And this literally comes a week after I made a video saying that the Bucs just sent a message to the NFL that they could beat some of the upper echelon teams in not just the NFC, but in the NFL as a whole. And then you go into the following week and you lose to arguably one of the worser teams in the NFL. And look, credit to the Denver Broncos. They showed up, they played some very good football, but they are still a team that is trying to find themselves, especially on the offensive side of things, as an organization. This is a game that a lot of people thought the Tampa Bay Buccaneers could win, and not only did they lose, they lost bad. So where does the team go from here? Well, as I said, this is a reality check for the Bucs. This is a gut check moment. This is where you see what teams are really made of. How do you bounce back from a terrible, downright embarrassing loss like this? Well, you have to play better. You have to. If you go into a situation against a team like the Philadelphia Eagles, and we'll be talking about them later on down the week, and you look just as bad, that can define your season in an entirely different way than beating a team like the Detroit Lions in Detroit, whereas that defines your season possibly in a positive way. Multiple really, really bad losses can define your season in the extreme negative way. So the Bucs have to be careful. They can't be complacent. And I'm not saying they were complacent against the Denver Broncos per se, but they certainly did not show up. They certainly did not execute on any level. That's got to change going forward. And look, there will be some things that are going to help, such as players getting healthier. Luke Gedeke may be back at some point soon. Vita Vea may be back at some point soon. Hopefully, Kalijah Kancey is back at some point soon. A similar thing with Antoine Winfield Jr. But those guys were not available in that game against the Detroit Lions, and you still won that game. So I don't necessarily know if that is the biggest excuse in the world for losing to the Denver Broncos. It is certainly a contributing factor, but it's not the main factor. At the end of the day, the Bucs need to be better, and I think they will be better going forward. I said it before in my review video, but I don't believe this is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers of 2024. I don't believe right now this is going to be the Buccaneers team that you see week in and week out, because again, you saw what this team could do against the Washington Commanders. You saw what this team could do against the Detroit Lions. They had a bad game in week 3. At the end of the day, there are teams that have bad games. Good teams have bad games. Middling teams have bad games. Bad teams have bad games. Any team in this league can have a bad game. It's all about how you respond the following week that matters. If the Bucs go out there and they look just as bad against the Philadelphia Eagles, well, then that's another situation to talk about entirely. But if they go out there, if they fight, if they battle, if they are not just competitive, but possibly even win that game against Philadelphia as well, that shows that this is a team that is going to bounce back from really embarrassing, really heartbreaking, really crushing losses. This is a team that shows that they can continue to rise against adversity. It is not, hard to remember that last year the Bucs had themselves in a place where they were 4-7 at one point, and they fought back and they battled and they battled and they battled, and they find themselves in another situation where, yes, they are down. Of course, they are still 2-1. They are still tied for first place in the NFC South, but these are types of losses that can snowball if you are not careful. The good teams don't let these losses snowball. So we're really going to see going forward here what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are made of. Are they going to be a team that takes this loss and lays down and just crumbles a little bit, or are they going to rebound? Are they going to showcase more ability going forward, show the ability to bounce back from debilitating losses, from embarrassing losses, and rebound when it matters most, when the chips are down, when everybody is doubting you, like the Bucs have already experienced a lot this year, they may find themselves in yet another position. And some people may say, come on, it's one game, it's doom and gloom, but it's all about how you answer to these situations. It's all about how you respond, and the Bucs need to respond well. Point blank, simple as that. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions about this down in the comment section below. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. And as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.